Hello, 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 and good morning, everybody. I hope everybody has had a great weekend. Okay. So, are you guys just finishing getting set up here? Good morning, Alicia. So, let's just wait for everybody to get in. Let me message my sister from a different mister. Oops. Good morning, Compton. I hope you had a good weekend so far. Just waiting for everybody to get in. Sister is on her way in. So I don't know, you guys, how long I will be here today. This is the first test since the accident. And I'm having a hard time with sitting, but I've got a bunch of pillows underneath me and mushy things and everything to protect that tailbone and my rib cage. And the struggle is real. Good morning, Tanya. So good to see you guys. So yes, that's why we didn't go live last Sunday, you guys, or I haven't been doing a lot of lives in the last 11 days because I took a trip down the basement stairs, which are, you can just imagine basement stairs, not carpeted, nothing. I fractured my tailbone. I cracked ribs, and now they found something else in my upper back. I don't know if it's from my previous injury that it's made it worse or whatever, but I go back in to see the doctor tomorrow. So we'll find out what's happening then. So a lot of things happening with the Brian Koberger case, you guys. We'll just do a little bit of chit chat while we wait for everybody to get in here and we can start up. Today we're going to do a little different. I've been promising you guys that you can ask a specific question. I wanted to do that outside of the Sunday mini reads, but I just haven't been able to because of the injury and not being able to move really for, oh my God, you guys, for the first week, I couldn't even move. Great Lear, good morning. Hello. Yes, it's bad. I'm black and blue. The bruisings finally started to go away. My elbow was like I don't know if you can see it. My whole elbow here was black and blue down my arm, my leg, my butt, my back. Oh, it was horrible. But I'm slowly getting better, you guys. Good morning, K-Mitch. So I figured today we would do you can ask one question, one specific question that you want answered instead of doing like the full out mini reads. I know a lot of you have been asking for that. So we are going to do that today instead of the mini reads. So it gives you guys an opportunity to ask a specific question. Please do not ask anything health related. Okay, just give me a second, you guys. Okay. Trying to get a hold of my sister. I was just talking to her a bit ago, so. Okay, so as I was saying, a lot of stuff going on with the Brian Koberger case. Apparently that is going to be torn down. The house is slated to be torn down on December 28th, which is almost a year to the day that Brian Koberger was arrested. So, I mean, it's a blessing and a curse, I guess. Me personally, I don't think it should be torn down. Like I've always said, that I do believe Brian Koberger is the one responsible for what happened. But if he is found not guilty, that house is going to be gone. So there isn't going to be anything left there to go and look at, investigate. If the jurors want to go in, it's going to be gone. You know, especially in cases like this. I don't know. If I was on the jury, I'd want to see the house and the layout for myself instead of just on like a video. But it is what it is. I can understand both sides. I can understand also Steve. It's like when I look at that house, you guys, it's like I remember back to some of the videos that I seen of Kaylee out there on her balcony with her dog and, you know, them all pulling up, parking in front, walking in the door, having parties in the backyard. It's, you know, that's what I like to remember when I look at that house. Others see something different. They only see the nastiness and the, you know, horrific, you know, incident that happened at that house. So it's like, I see it from both sides. But yeah, it's going to be a day. So I'm just going to get the cards shuffled up, you guys, and we can get going. I'm still waiting for my sister to come in. So how was everybody's weekend? We have got no more snow, you guys. No more snow. It's all gone. The rain's taken all that away. I don't think we're even going to have a white Christmas, which is going to be totally opposite of what we usually have. Nobody talking to me. Everybody's ignoring me. Alicia says, I'm tired of this snow. Oh my gosh. You guys got snow, I'm assuming. There she is. Message me, sister. What the hell? Hang on a sec. I just seen you did. Hang on. Oh, great. Oh, boy. So what are you saying, sister? You're going to have to take a trip to Bayonne? Why don't you react the same way he reacted when you had an accident, sister? Right? Remember that? Alicia says, I hate the ice with it. Hello, Gray Lear. Yeah, we usually have a white Christmas, but I do not think that I don't think we're going to have it this year. Just Me says, yeah, but just like the Alex Murdaugh trial, many jurors said seeing the dog kennels helped them understand the crime better, so they should leave it. Yeah, I'm with you there, Just Me. I'm totally with you there. Yeah, sister, just remember how he treated you when you had your car accident. And he wasn't even in his car when his car got hit. So think of that. I'll call you after the live. Idaho. Alicia says, I'm in Idaho. We have plenty of snow. You guys can keep it. Usually by now. Send me the pictures when you get them, sister. Karma. Usually by now, Alicia, we have like a couple feet and like I can see my grass. Alicia says, I wanted a green Christmas. Yep. And you had Bailey with you, and it was Bailey and Gabby, yeah. And it was just basically figure it out. So don't help him. He didn't help you. Don't help him. Let him figure it out like he made you figure it out. At least he wasn't in the car. The girls weren't in the car when he got hit, when his car got hit. And I say karma is a biatch. My chat is so slow today, you guys. So we got a bunch of decks today, you guys. So if you do want a question answered, you can get your request in. So when you do your super chat, please then do another comment with your question. Or I'm not seeing anybody wanting to do just the questions. So if you want to do the minis, then just let me know. Because it doesn't seem like anybody is interested in the just ask a question. Ooh. Okay, just give me a second here, you guys. Just give me a second, you guys. Oops. Just give me a second here, you guys. Okay. Kate Bell, member, 15 months. Wow. Thank you for being a member for 15 months, Kate Bell. I appreciate you. Mary Michael says, don't know what's going on. I was on schedule to get home ahead of time and then got involved in a high-powered business call. Monkey business, that is. Heading over to sign up for married. Okay. Does morning, Missy. Okay, so I guess you guys, you can either, I'll have to get my other deck out here, get it shuffled up. You can either get a mini read or you can ask one specific question. So I'll leave that up to you guys. Hi, Crime Time with Jess. Oh, always nice to see you, beautiful. Hope you are doing well. Absolutely, Missy. We just started, so. And I hope everything is good with you too, Missy. Sorry I haven't been, like I said, since the accident, I haven't really been online at all. I did come on and put a couple of things up, just so you guys didn't forget about me. But I've been, the first week, I couldn't even move. Like I was just resting. I was laying down and resting. I couldn't sit. I'm feeling a little bit better now. I'm going to go to the doctor's tomorrow and see if there's anything else he can give me other than the extra strength Tylenol. I'm allergic to codeine and all that, so I can't take anything like that. But if there's something else, maybe an anti-inflammatory or something he can give me to help speed this healing up. But my back and my butt, because when you fracture your tailbone, I'm telling you, it's horrible. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. The ribs, the two cracked ribs, it was hard because every time I coughed or anything, and with trying to quit smoking, you're coughing up all that stuff out of your lungs. I've got you, Missy. Just reading that down. Trying to cough, it hurts like hell when you cough, and then I was black and blue everywhere. So most of the bruising has gone away, but oh, I'm telling you, it's the struggle's been real. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. So there we go. So either you can ask a specific question or you can get the mini read, because I think a lot of you guys like the minis instead of just being able to ask a certain question. But there are people that just want a certain question answered. I know a lot of them used to come in before and ask if they can just ask a specific question. And when we do the minis, it's just like, I don't ask any questions. I just ask that your loved ones from the other side give what they think you need to know. Because don't forget, they're on the other side. They see everything. So the messages that come out in mini reads are going to be what they have seen that you may not have seen. And this is going to be stuff that they know you need to know. Debbie Johnson. Oops. Debbie Johnson says, will please take it easy and heal? Yes, I have been. It's been, this happened on the 6th, like 2 days after my birthday. It's like they say, once you hit 60, it's like, it's all downhill. Well, falling down the basement stairs was not on my bingo card. And it's like, oh, yeah, that hurt. But I have been taking it easy, so I am attempting this today. So, Crime Time with Jess, a mini read. I got you, Jess. I got you, Mary Michael. So we'll go to the black deck with you too. So I think what I'm going to do, Mary Michael, is I will pull, I'm going to use these decks in the mini reads also. I will go to the one that I'm drawn to when I get to your name. So we will be able to see. It's going to be interesting. Which one am I drawn to? This one is more relationship wise, or, you know, say something comes out in the mini read that why is this person doing this or behaving like this? This deck not only is good for the relationship reads, but it's also good for answering those questions as to what is wrong with that person. So I'll see which decks I'm pulled to when I come to your name, and those are the ones that we will use for the secondary. We'll use the tarot just for the first pull. Okay. Never ending saga. Yes, I know the feeling, Mary Michael. I'm telling you. So basically, the mini reads are what is coming this week. What do your loved ones who are on the other side need you to know? Let me just get my chair pulled in as far as I can here. Hello, Nora. Hello and welcome. Okay, so let's get going with Des. Desiree. Okay, Des, let's see what's going on for you this week. It feels weird sitting up on all these pillows and everything, you guys, but so bear with me. Let me just get my mic adjusted here. Okay, can you guys hear me okay? I just have to move my mic back a little bit. Kate Bell says get a donut pillow. Yes, I've got that. I paid $160 something for this. I don't know what it's called. What do you call that? The almost like a memory foam gel stuff in it, and then I've got a softer pillow underneath it. So it's crazy. And then I got stuff for a thing I'm leaning up against on my back with my heating pad on because my ribs are cracked too and they hurt. And and I hope Rose is on my mind today. It's like, I hope she's doing well. Well, welcome, Nira. I'm glad you were here. You hit that subscribe button and notification bell, and you will be made aware when we go live. But we do go live every Sunday at 11:30 a.m. Okay, yes. I can hear my chair creaking and cracking because I've got it up so high. Okay, so let's see what we got. We've got the Eight of Cups in reverse. So cups are always about emotions, relationships, and emotions. Being that we have this in reverse, this is somebody's relentless pursuit for money. This is also financial problems. This is a loss of value of something. And also with this, it's like, it's almost like see how the cups are upside down here behind him as he's walking away. Like you can see it in the upright. It's almost like you've lost something, but you're going to gain something better back. This is also about watching what illusions you chase. If something looks too good to be true, it usually is. And it's also saying that, like even when all your cups are full and you have all the money that you need, money's not going to make you happy. It's not going to solve all the problems, right? I'm also feeling like there's a change in goals. So I don't know why that is coming in. So maybe, and that one just went on the floor, and that's going to be, just give me a second, you guys, because I have a hard time bending over. But one went on the floor. Ow, 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 ow. Jeez. Oh, I thought I'd pulled in close enough that that would not happen. The struggle is real, you guys. Okay, so let's take them out as they come. This is the witch's hanging rope. This is telling me that there's something that you need to be protected against. The rose quartz is healing. And the witch's boots, stability. So I feel like even though there's this pursuit of money because of financial difficulties and the loss of something valuable. So I feel like there's going to be something valuable that's either going to be taken from you or you're going to lose. So be very careful. I know you, sister, with losing things. Be very careful this coming week because something of value is going to be lost. It's either going to be taken from you or you're going to lose it. I'm feeling more of you're going to lose something. So please be cautious of that. I also feel like with examining like changes in your goals, make sure that you have all your bases protected. Like make sure you are protected because the witch's hanging rope is making bad decisions. So really go over the decisions that you're going to make this week. So I feel like there's something that is going to come about this week. Either somebody's going to take something from you or you're going to lose something, and it's going to spark. I think it's going to spark something. And there's also an illusion of something. I feel like this could be in a relationship, and I'm not saying a specific. This could be a parent, a friend, a spouse, an ex-spouse. It could be anyone, but I feel like it's almost like you got to take off them rose-colored glasses. I've also got the rose quartz that goes with that. It's like healing from the past traumas. So I feel like even though there's a loss of something, I feel like it's going to bring also a lot of healing, but it's also going to bring up prior issues that you had been facing. So you got to really watch what you do this week. And the witch's boots with it. After this passes, there's going to be some kind of stability. The witch's boots are stability. So I do feel like even though you were going to lose something, you're going to gain something much better. That came out up here also. That is my printer going off in the background, you guys, if you're wondering what that is. Okay, so let's see what else we can get here. Photograph, looking at your photos, missing you and making new memories. There we go. This is the making new memories. This is like moving on. This is letting the past go and healing with the rose quartz. And the photograph is, yes, like, what's in the past is in the past. You can look at the photographs and remember good times, forget the bad. But this is all about making new memories also. So this week, it's going to be a bit of a few things for you, Daz. But the money issues did come up here. So I do feel like that's something that you have to get figured out. The coffin, this is endings and new beginnings. So in order for the new to start, the old has to end, and you have to heal from that. Kisses, this is unconditional love, giving and receiving affection and falling in love again. So I do feel like you're going to lose something this week, whether it's you losing it or it's going to be taken from you. Um, and I feel like even though this may be something that hurts you, I feel like it's also going to help you heal. It's like, away with that memory. I didn't need it anyway. So I don't feel like this is something that like is a locket from your mom or something like that. I feel like this is something that you might have been holding on to or revisiting a lot. Um, I'm trying to hone in on what it could be, but I do feel there's something that you are going to lose, whether you lose it on your own or it's taken from you. But I feel like also be very um, precise in what you say and read over documents once, twice, three times if you have to, because this is all about protecting yourself. And then this is finally stability. So I do feel like there could be some questions answered this week also. Something coming to an end because the coffin is an end and new beginnings. So I'm anxious to see what this is going to be, what this holds this week for you. I feel more along the lines is you're going to lose something over somebody taking something from you. But I could be wrong on that. But I know you're losing something this week that I don't know if it's been like a big part of your life or it's been something that, well, at least I still got this. There's something there that is going to be lost that's going to probably be hurtful. But in the long run, you're going to realize that losing that is what's going to help you heal. Also, there's money issues this week. So something about money is going to be coming about this week. I know we were speaking about that earlier this morning too. So I do know that there's something about money that's going to be happening this week. So let's see what's up with the dickhead. What's in his card system? And he's got two. Go figure. Why does that not surprise me? Oh, he's 3, 4. Oh my God, that's too many. Too many. And you're going to give me shit. So I'm going to take him out. I'll keep him out. 4 came out for him, all in reverse. The 6 of Swords. Things not turning out as planned and being very hurtful. We've got the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, when I see this is somebody that plays games a lot, that, you know, that figured that they would do something, play these games, but it didn't turn out the way they expected because it's in reverse. The Hermit, also in reverse. All these are in reverse. The Hermit, this is a distrust of others. Things that you thought were said or done in confidence have come to light or are going to come to light. It's going to be a downfall for him. And then we got the Two of Wands. Okay, so we've got the Two of Wands. The twos is about doability, being able to do things. And you see him standing there like in the upright. He's looking out at the world and he's got 2 choices. He made a choice and neither one turned out for him. So this is almost like a string of bad luck now. And obviously, his car got hit. This is refusing to listen to others. And this is like really distrusting others. So I feel like there's been a lot of backstabbing that's gone on in his circle. This is going to continue. And this also tells me that there is going to be a decision that he is going to rush to make, and it's going to be a downfall. There's a lot that came out here with him, and that's with the Hermit. That's a life lesson. So I feel like he has failed to take into account certain things that could happen, because this is seeing the way and things, you know, turning out. by keeping things to oneself. This is oversharing. This is rushing to decisions that end up causing problems. And this is also him continuing to do the same thing over and over with getting the same results, expecting different results. He's making the same mistakes over and over. And that's going to also continue this week. But I do feel like he's going to make a rushed decision this week that's going to lead to even more problems for him. This is also with the Queen of Wands. He thinks he's above everybody else, and that hasn't worked out in his favor. It's almost like he plays games with everybody. It's like nobody's feelings matter. So he's constantly playing games. And he's pretty much unfaithful. We already knew that this card in reverse also shows that somebody is going to be unfaithful. So I do feel like there is going to be another female that screws him over this week. This is always the Queen in reverse too, especially with the Queen of Wands. The Wands is creating stuff, and it's an action card. It's also a fire sign. So this is also him going to be very controlling and manipulative this week. So be very careful of that. And then we've got the Six of Swords. The Six is something growing, but this is in reverse, something that he felt that, like in the upright, this is, going forward and everything that you've wished for in front of you. There's no swords hitting you in the back. This is you finally being able to go forward. Well, this is in reverse. This is some challenges. There's challenges that he is going to face. He's going to slip up because he's got to come back with answers quickly on something. I think this is work related, really. I'm getting that feeling that is more work related. That I think possibly he could be asked some questions for some reason, and he's going to answer way too quick, and he's going to mess up something. Nothing's going to go right for him this week. That's for sure. There's going to be some problems that are popping up, and I feel like there's even problems with his job. I don't know if they're getting sick and tired of his crap, but I know I see problems. The family home. So yes, there's going to be troubles around the family home. This could be giving up on it. I feel like with all of these in reverse, this is all negative. It's almost like I feel like he's going to say, well, you know what? I'm just going to get rid of it. Or I want it back. One of the two. So this could be rolling into yours, Des. But I do feel like there's something that's going to be happening regarding that house. We've also got the earth element here. This is trying to get grounded, going back to basics. Yeah, I think he's going to try and either sell that house, or he's going to try and somehow get back in. I need more on that. Okay, what is he going to try and do with this family home? What's he trying to do with the family home? Why did the family home and the grounding come out? Stork. We got the stork. The stork is a change. There's going to be a change in this family home debacle that's going on. There's movement there. It's a move and a change. There's new beginnings, a transformation. There's some kind of transformation that's going to be happening, and a transition. So this is kind of falling into your read also, Daz, where I said you're going to lose something. Something's going to be lost or taken from you. I think it's the house. I think he's going to want to move back in there. So he may be agreeing to, okay, what we talked about this morning, sister. Okay, I'll do that, but I'm moving back in the house. She can get out. That's what I think is going to become of this. And I got that clarification with the stork. One more clarification, please. Again, photograph. Again, the photograph. Making new memories. Looking back on things. Okay, this one went sideways. So this is something that's not going to turn out the way that he expected. The dragonfly. Lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapting and changing, healing. So yeah, I do think that he's going to try and pull some fuckery with this house. It's almost like any luck that he may have had in the past is gone. This is like a lot of bad luck here. This is this new beginning here with the Two of Wands. This is a new beginning turning against you or turns out badly. The dreams that you had doomed. Like in the upright, here he is looking at the world with the choices that he has to make, and figuring like two good choices with the two. I can do this. I can make things better for myself. Well, it's all turned to crap, and it's going to continue even worse this week. But I do feel like he's going to come back after that house. When nothing he does surprises me. So thank you, Mama. There's going to be something regarding that house this week with him. Crazy Graham, nice to see you. Let me just get you written down here. Tez is going to lay him out. He won't know what hit him. Right? Okay, Miss Missy. Hey, Miss Missy, you are up, my dear. What do we got for you this week, Missy? We've got justice in reverse. That's not always a bad thing when justice comes out in reverse. It's just telling me that you need some more patience. Patience is going to take a little bit more time for something to work out. This also, in certain situation, warns you against somebody wanting to harm you. And that's a physical harm. But I'm not feeling that with it coming out the way it is. I feel like with this, it's just like whatever you thought is going to be cleared up or wrapped up, things, getting back on an even keel, even pace type thing. I think there's some patience needed somewhere along that line. So I feel like if you were expecting, just hypothetically, how can I say this? It's like you're expecting your bonus check before Christmas and you're going to have to wait. You're not going to get it until after Christmas. It's just a hypothetical. So you can understand kind of what I'm trying to say with that. Don't take any shortcuts with anything that you are going to do this week. Shortcuts lead to mistakes being made. So whatever this is that you have been waiting on to finally be finalized or come through, you're going to have a little bit more patience with it. Let's just see what else comes out here. Oh, you got 4 that came out. Lucky yo. And some of these are upside down. Okay, so you got the Toad. There's something that you need to become aware of. We're going to get another card on that. This is a phone tree. This is keeping people in the loop or maybe sharing too much information. We've also got the practical magic. This is about energy. And we got the belladonna. This is a risk, a reward. So I do feel like you're going to have to take a risk on something or someone. There's going to be some kind of, like with the phone tree, I feel like this is some kind of communication or something written that you are really going to have to take somebody's word on. Your energy level is going to start coming back up. I feel like you've been, I'm not going to say lethargic, but just not up to your usual self lately. And I feel like there is a drain because of maybe some worry. The Toad also is telling me about awareness. There's going to be an awareness brought to something. I want to know what that's about. So this could be linked with the phone tree too, with maybe some kind of communication coming through that's going to make you aware of possibly why this is taking so long, or somebody could have changed their mind. I see in this. See, like, he's got a sword and he's got the scales of justice. So I think that somebody may be either in written or on the phone or even orally to you, going to bring up something that you need to be aware of. So let's see what this is. And this isn't going to come easy, okay? With the belladonna, that tells me nothing is going to come easy. You're going to have to take a risk on something, but it's going to end up rewarding you in the long term, even though you may not think it at the time. Just to get this, whatever this injustice is that was going on, and now having to have more patience and wait again. I feel like it's draining you so much that it's like, I feel, you know what I'm feeling? It's almost like, oh my God, I gotta call that person and I just don't feel like it. I don't have the energy. So a lot of energy being drained, but I do feel like usually I say don't take unnecessary risks. I'm saying now that there's a risk that you could take to get this over and done with. And it may seem like a big risk to take, but I feel also that even though you may not see it right away, it's going to be very rewarding. And somebody's going to make you aware of something. Let's see what that is. What is that? A child. We've got the child here. Okay, so this could be your child. There's somebody younger. When I get the child, it's telling me about somebody younger is going to bring some awareness to you. So either some information, I feel like there's some information that's going to come to you from somebody younger, even could be your child. I want to go with this practical magic here with the energy. What's going on there with the energy? But I do feel like this is going to be over and done with really quick if you just take the rest. Like, I feel like lately you've been playing things cautiously. I think it's time to take a risk because I do see the reward coming. Okay, so I asked about the practical magic. This is the whip. Okay, the practical magic is about energy. And we've got the whip here. So the whip is telling me this is about the conflict and debate. I feel like that's what's draining your energy. I feel like you're feeling lately like anything. It's just like, oh, I've got to go and cook. It's too much energy. I don't want to. And I feel like it's all over this conflict because the whip is telling me about conflict. So there is a light at the end of the tunnel, Missy. But I do feel like you're going to have to, at some point, throw some caution to the wind and take the risk. But the risk is telling me that you're going to be rewarded. Okay, so let's see what else we can get. Yeah. There's information here coming from a child, something regarding the child there. And this is getting back, whipping it back in, get back into it, whip yourself back into it, whip yourself out of this funk that you've got yourself in. Throw caution to the wind for once and just take that risk, because I'm seeing a reward with it. Oh, don't fall on the floor, don't fall on the floor, don't fall on the floor. Okay, let's see. The Grim Reaper. The Grim Reaper. This is an ending of a relationship. Some sort of relationship. It doesn't have to necessarily mean a significant other. This is some kind of relationship that is going to be coming to an end. This is no second chances. Like that's it. I'm done with this. Overdone. It's erased from my book now. And in doing so, that's going to help you transform. So that goes, I think, with this. I think that's going to be a risk to finally cut all ties with a certain, maybe somebody. It may be scary at first, or you may be scared of the outcome of that, but it's going to end up being your biggest reward. So let's see if we can get another one. This one is flipped. Heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separated, breakup, feeling loss, grieving and mourning. So this isn't going to be easy for you. Or there's going to be something else that is going to come into play, because again, like I've got a child here and I've got, this looks like a younger girl. There's some hurt and heartbreak, but I think it has to be put to rest. And one just flipped over. The mirror. Yeah. Mirroring each other. So I don't know who this is that you're dealing with, but I feel like you're mirroring each other. You're both very stubborn at times. But don't let anybody pull the wool over your eyes. This is also about seeing yourself in the light that you want others to see you. And this is also with looking back at relationships, and don't let those wounds continue to hurt you over and over and over. And I feel like there's something with that here too, that there's a risk and a reward of finally making a decision, even though it could be risky, to get past whatever this is that's going on. There is information coming from a child that's going to make you aware of something. And this is like getting back to yourself again. I feel like you've been really drained, stressed. This is energy. Practical magic is energy. This is like getting over this conflict and the debating of everything. And I feel like even in your personal life, there's a lot of debating going on. And I feel like you just have to get past that and start getting physically active again. Whereas you may have been, lacking in that lately just because you feel drained, like overwhelmed. But this is seeing people for who they are, and also, letting people know this is the way I'm going to be. I'm going to allow you to treat me. I'm not going to allow you to treat me how I don't want to be treated type thing here. And this is a reflection on wounds also. Clearing yourself of that. This is a relationship being over. No second chances. Retransforming your life, and the heartbreaking with somebody younger. A feeling of loss, sad, hurt, and some kind of separation there. So that is for you, Missy. I do feel like it's time to take that risk, because I think there's going to be very good benefits that are going to come with that for you this time. Okay, I got to stand up for a few minutes, you guys. Oh, as I'm doing that, I'm going to read some of the comments here. I was standing up. I can't reach down. Okay. Tess gonna lay him out. He won't know what hit him. Missy says, true. I'm very drained. Yeah. What's this? That card just validated a lot. The child card. Okay. Interesting. You are very welcome. Yeah. There's a risk that you got to take, Missy, that you generally wouldn't take. Oh, sorry, you guys. I do got to stand up for a bit because the pain was just going right up my back. Get this heating pad situated again before I start squishing out from underneath me. And then if I sit forward a bit, it's a little easier. So I'm going to try that now. Yeah, there's a risk that you generally wouldn't take. You need to take that risk because I did see reward with it. And you are very welcome. I don't know why my chat is messed up on my studio. Okay, let's see if that works. Oh, the teenager drama. Uh-oh. Well, I say a prayer for you there, Missy, because I know what that's like. Okay, what if I lift this chair up a bit more? Oh, hang on a second, guys. Come on. I can't, it's hard to bend over, you guys, so I'm trying to get this with my, this chair won't move. I don't know why. Watch it fall when I sit in it. Oh, that just put me right down. Hang on a sec, guys. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm doing my best here. There we go. Oh, I'm telling you, you guys, I can't bend over and pick up anything off the floor. That's one thing I cannot do. I get like slightly bent forward in front and it's like, oh, hell no. The pain that shoots up the back. And it's funny, but it's not. It seems to me like I don't remember, except for doing reads, like cards going flying onto the floor. I've never been clumsy. So it's like, since this happened, it seems like I am dropping everything on the floor. Everything. And it's like, I look at it and it's like, well, I guess you're staying there. So my mom, hang on, let me see if I can get it. It'll be good to get up anyway. Hang on a sec. I'll show you what my mom got. I don't think this is going to help me with picking cards up that fall on the floor. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Okay, hang on a sec, guys. Don't you fall. Don't you dare. Okay, here we go. Oh. So she got me this thing. It's got this thing at the end with this handle. So you pull on the handle and it closes this thing here to pick things up off the floor. So she got me that. But the thing is with that is, well, you can see it doesn't really go, like there's a gap here. So there's limited things that can be picked up with that fall on the floor. Like I tried to pick up my pencil. It took me 10 minutes when I dropped my pencil. Oh, I am. I'm being careful. Oh, I have no choice. The stairs are a chore for sure. Sorry, you guys. Oh, now I'm out of breath. Just walking over there to get that. I'm out of breath. So I can't wait for this to heal better than what it has been. Okay, pal, that's it. Feel free to give me a rain check on my read. You're going to set your healing schedule. Oh, no, I'm good. I can sit for a little bit, but then I have to get up. And I'm going to do this next read. Then we'll take a 5-minute break. And then I'll come back. I can sit. It's actually sitting is actually easier than laying down. That's where I'm having the problem. I'm not getting good night sleeps because if I sleep on my side, which is how I usually sleep, all the pressure is on that one side. So I try and flip over to the other side. So I have to go from side to my back, lifting my butt as I'm doing it. I swear to God, I'm going to have the arms of Arnold Schwarzenegger by the time I'm done this. But onto my back, try to flip on this side. I'm okay for maybe 15 minutes, and then it starts hurting. So then I go onto my back, and I've got an ultramatic bed. So I put my bed up a bit, like the head of it. So there's that little gap there where I can put my tailbone, and that works for a bit. It's like I toss and turn all night. It's horrible. Sitting is a lot easier than laying down, believe it or not. I can't lay on my stomach. That's impossible. At least with sitting, I can have the heat on my back for my ribs and my lower back for my tailbone. And I'm sitting on top of all these squishy things. So it gives some, and I got that cushion with the hole in the back. So I try and position myself right there, but it's getting myself positioned. Once I'm positioned, I'm okay for a bit. So as long as I just get up and I move around and I don't sit for too long without moving around, it's generally okay. But we'll see. Mary Michael, feel free to get, no, I'm good. I'll take, yes, Jess is up now. I'll do Jess, and then we'll take that little 5-minute break, you guys. And then we got Mary Michael and Crazy Graham. So that's going to give me a chance to get walking around. I'm going to make another tea. I bought some honey from a local honey place where they do their own honey. I'm trying to get that maple syrup, but it's too far to go right now. The local ones around here haven't done it yet because there's no snow. They usually have their sugar shacks open. And then anyway. Okay, Jess, let's see what's up with you, Jess, this week. Why is everybody getting reversed today? Are these cards? There's upright. There's upright. I don't know why all the coming out upside down today. Okay, Jess. And you want the black deck also. Okay. So we got the Six of Swords that came out again. This is in the upright. This is like having everything in front of you, everything that you've wanted, but this is in reverse. So to me, this is trying to rise above something that's been lost. But this is also challenges. There's some challenges that are coming. This is making decisions too quickly. Also, be very careful not to make decisions too quickly. With all the swords in front and this being in reverse. If this was in the upright, it'd be a lot better, but this is in reverse. But this is also telling me that your instincts are going to be heightened. So if you get a gut feeling on something, make sure you follow your gut feeling. The sixes are also some kind of growth. So this is still moving forward, but I feel it's going to be a lot tougher than what you originally had planned for. The swords are like, there's going to be some logic and reason that comes into decisions maybe that you didn't really think of. How can I want to try and explain this. This is almost like, okay, if I do this and this is what's going to happen. But you do this and this, but this doesn't happen the way that you thought it was going to. Not saying that it can't be turned around, but Like, follow your instincts, even though you got a set course maybe of how you want something corrected or how you want to do something, or a path that you are wanting to go down, even though you may have things set up of how you want to accomplish this feat. If your gut is telling you abort mission, because I feel like there's something that's going to interfere here because it's in reverse. So really pay attention to your gut. And then we got the 5 of Swords here, also in reverse. Like in the front, this is somewhat winning a victory, people giving up, feeling like you've won. But this is in reverse. So this is the outcome to problems is going to be very uncertain. And the outcome that may end up happening with this is not going to be the outcome that you thought you would get. Even though all your ducks are in a row, there's something that's going to come in. We're going to look at this because there's something that's going to come in and change the outcome quickly. So even though, like, say you've got an agreement made with somebody, I'm going to give you a hypothetical so you can understand kind of what I'm saying here, especially with having swords in both cards in reverse, the 5s being some kind of adversity, with the 6s being growth. So something that was supposed to go a certain way, there's going to be a change there. Or somebody may be trying to change something behind your back without you realizing it. And that's why I'm saying you're going to have to trust your instincts. Let's see this, because I feel like almost like somebody's going to try and take advantage of the situation to change things into their favor. And make sure that you're not putting your work above everything else. Okay, so we got the Witch's Boots as a stability. So this is some kind of stability coming back. We got the era, state of mind. This is a state of mind. Remember I told you to really trust your gut feeling? I think somebody's going to switch up on you. Something that you thought was in stone, a done deal, somebody's going to try and switch up. They may even try and do it behind your back. These 2 are sticking out, so I'm going to take them. Yeah, the butterfly, this is like happiness. The butterfly is also, this is you telling you one of your loved ones is around you trying to protect you from this. And the blood on the moon, this is destiny. Wow. Okay. Let me see here. What's going on? I want to know what this is here, because I feel like somebody's changing up on you. They're saying one thing and doing another, and I think they're trying to hide something also. Somebody's trying to hide something. So maybe hoping that you continue to go through with whatever you guys agreed upon, but there's something in there that you didn't see. Birds, gossips, yes. Small problems, excitement, anxiety, birds. Heard it from a little bird. Somebody is going to try and switch up on you. The ring, the promise of commitment. This is a commitment. This is a partnership. Remember I said, I feel like somebody's going to try and switch up on you. It's right there. The garden. The garden. This is doing something in public. Or it's going to be made public. Or they're going to, like, making something public. That's what I'm getting from this. You see how they're all sitting there and somebody's like up there speaking. I feel like somebody's about to make something public. This is either a partnership, a commitment, a promise, some kind of deal or contract. Somebody's going to switch up on you. It's going to cause some anxiety. And people are going to gossip about it. I don't know what this is. It's not up for me to understand, but I'm just telling you there's something going on. If you've made an agreement with somebody, there's some kind of promises or commitments that were made back and forth here. There's something going on behind the scenes, especially with these two being in reverse. This is almost like, okay, it's like I'm giving up and walking away. You see that? I got two people there that have turned their backs. So this is somebody breaking either a promise or a commitment. They're doing it underhandedly. If there was an agreement or even a talk or something that was agreed upon, the person isn't being upfront and honest with you. There's something still being hidden. Stability being a state of mind. I think they're trying to get you to feel like everything's okay, but it's not. Because I got the protection, the white butterfly is a protection. It's also worried about your happiness with the blood on the moon. Somebody's deceiving you. And it's going to affect your happiness. But this person, when you see the white butterflies, that's a loved one who has passed that is around you, trying to protect you or trying to show you the way, trying to give you a heads up on something. Pay attention to your dreams, because I feel like they're trying to warn you about this. Somebody who has passed away, Jess, is trying to warn you about blood on the moon. Somebody deceiving you. Trust your gut instinct. I'm telling you that. Ooh. Somebody is also putting their needs before yours, or the needs of this partnership, relationship, whatever this is. They're putting their own needs first. And that could be the betrayal. But some kind of action is needed here, I think. Okay, let's see what we get here. Well, these wanted to come out, so I'm going to take them. And there's another one. Okay, so let's see what these are. The hammer. This is somebody sabotaging something. And this is a relationship, a sabotage. Hang on, let me just get these out of the way here. I'm messing up all my cards here. This is a sabotage. This is an interrogation. So I feel like you're going to have to question somebody. But somebody's trying to sabotage this. The Phoenix, this is a new phase. This is rising from the ashes. So I do feel like you'll be okay. You're going to rise up and above this. But there's good. Somebody's changed their mind. Also, that's also what the Phoenix stands for. And then we got the twin flames. This is coupling. Is this doable? The yin and the yang. So something's going on there with somebody either interfering, trying to sabotage this. It could be even somebody coming back from the past to try and rekindle something with one of you. But somebody's definitely trying to sabotage this. So be very careful of that. And like I said, that with this white butterfly coming out, they're trying to save you. Like the blood on the moon, they're concerned about your well-being, your happiness. Somebody's doing something behind your back, Jess. Not being as truthful as they are trying to project that they are. So be very wary. If you've got that instinct, something isn't right, it's because it's not. Somebody is doing or agreeing to things more for themselves than for use as either a partner or relationship or whatever that is there. It's some kind of agreement, partnership between two people. Be very careful of that, because somebody is not being honest with you. Crime time with Jess. What I can do, are you concerned about this being, like, your read's done, so it's not going to change what's come out. Are you concerned about a significant other, this being who this is about? Because if you are, I can pull a couple cards from here just to see. Because this deck here is basically very close relationships, like a partner, significant other, maybe somebody that you're dating or married, or that's what this deck is all about. So if you're concerned that this read has something to do with your significant other, I can pull a few cards from here. Okay. So I'm going to ask, is this... does he play some kind of music or something? Because this is saying you speak to me through music. That's weird. I couldn't let you get close to me. So do you feel like he's withdrawing? You speak to me through music. I want you, but I couldn't let you get close to me. So I'm seeing that he wants you, but there's a problem here with letting you get too close to him and speaking to him through music. So I don't know how that's up to you to decipher how that, like, does he blare certain music, or is he in a band? I don't know. That one wanted to come out, so I'm going to take it. We both know I'm not the one for you. So, I mean, it could be. Like, it's like he wants you. I mean, I'll let you decide. But I want you, but I couldn't let you get close to me. We both know I'm not the one for you. And then something about speaking to you through music. So I don't know if he blares certain songs or plays certain songs or tells you to listen to a certain song. I don't know. And that's just the cards. That's what the cards are saying. Gut instinct, girl. Gut instinct. What is your gut telling you? Don't ever ignore the gut feeling, especially when you're a woman. Let me know, Jess. Okay, so what we're going to do, you guys, is we're going to take a 5-minute break. I'm going to get up and walk around a little bit. I'm going to make another tea because this one is empty. Put some honey in it for my throat. Trying to get myself from stopping coughing so much because it's killing my ribs. And then we will be back. We've got Mary Michael and we've got Crazy Graham. So if anybody else would like a read, feel free to get that in during the break. I don't know why that one is coming up. Well, it's scrolling across the bottom. Okay, 5 minutes, you guys, and then we will be back. Okay, I'm back, you guys. Whew. You're very welcome, Crime Time with Jess. Okay. It's getting situated. Once I'm situated, you guys, I'm good. It's getting situated. Okay, let me just see here. I missed Mary Michael. This how to add to and thankfully. Yeah. Even in the lives now, you guys, there's ads and it's like, it's annoying. I am very dedicated to you guys because I know you guys are dedicated to me. So I'm trying my best. And I appreciate you guys being here. I really do. It's a struggle, but I got to push myself. I can't just lay down and take it because then you start stiffening up and everything, right? So, okay, Mary Michael. Let me just see these cards. Just want to make sure that my deck isn't all just one way here. I'll shuffle them up again really good. I don't like seeing all the... I mean, what's going to come out is going to come out. Nothing we can do about it, but... Okay. Whew. Is everybody back? Mary Michael, are you here? Are you here? Mary Michael. Just going to get these shuffled up again because I kind of flipped them a bit and so I'll just get them shuffled up. Okay. Was that one flipped over already? Oh, let me just check. I'll do this again to see, make sure one isn't flipped over. Oh, I'm seeing things. My eyesight is going now too. Okay. Mary Michael, let's see what's going on with you this week. What is going on? Doesn't want to tell us, Mary Michael. There we go. You got two. One's in, at least one's in the upright. Let's take the first one. The Four of Wands. Well, the Four of Wands in reverse. And the Knight of Pentacles upright. So that's not bad. Okay, well, the fours are talks about stability, and it doesn't, I guess, surprise us that the Four of Wands is in reverse when it talks about... Fours talk about stability. Wands are about taking some kind of action. It's a fire sign. So heated aggression, stuff like that. And this is not being able to overcome some kind of reality that is going on. It's like, I just can't accept this. This isn't the way things are supposed to be. Why are things going this way? Stuff like that. And not being able to come to terms with it or accept the way things are going. This is also telling me that you just need to deal with situations for what they are, and not how you want them to be. So it basically like accepting this is the way it is. This is the way you know, even the other people want to be. And just accepting it and walking away if you need to. Um, I feel like it's almost getting to the point where it's like it's the same thing over and over and over and over, and nothing is ever resolved. You know that saying, you can't keep doing the same things expecting a different result? And I feel like that's what this is. It's like trying to either resolve something, but it's just going around in circles and circles and circles and circles. And it's just like you can't accept it for the way it is. You want change, but the other party or parties are not willing to change. This is the way they are. Um, and just wishing that things would be different is not going to change anything at all. Even maybe even saying to them, look, I want things to be different. They don't care. They want things the way that it is, the way that they want them to be. Um, it's time for an escape. That's what this is. It's an escape. You know, like in the upright, this is okay. Finally, things are coming together. Things are getting better. They're not the best yet, but they're on their way. Some small victories, stuff like that. That's what it means in the upright. But in the reverse, it's like it doesn't matter what you tried, nothing works. I don't know if somebody is trying to get some kind of financial gain, or was expecting some kind of financial gain by something and it didn't go their way. So this is why they're causing this. But this is also a financial setback. So there's that. We're going to get into it. We're going to pull some more cards. Now, the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight is somebody finally taking action. I feel like this is you. This is you that's finally got to go forward no matter what the cost. You see, he's got that one pentacle. It's like I got really nothing left to lose. This is also about starting to have maybe even some patience and just remain focused. This also deals with traditional values, being ethical, conservative, being realistic, and following through on what you say. Because I feel like with this being paired together, it's almost like, okay, I've had enough and I'm walking away. Like you either smarten up, this changes, or I'm walking away. You got 2 days to figure this out. This is just hypothetical. Like you got 2 days or I'm walking away. But then the 2 days pass and then you don't walk away. You still listen to the same, I got dumb fuckery coming to my mind. Okay. And it's almost like just continuous going around and around and around in circles. I feel like there's somebody also here that you underestimated. Like it's almost like I feel like you felt this person would come around by now and they haven't. Well, it's because they got their mind set. They got their mind set and nothing's going to change that. So it's almost like you got to start following through with what you say, because I feel like you give people more chances than what they deserve. Okay, let's see what else we can get. I'm going to try and trim the cards that's over here. So in case, I don't want them going on the floor. There's one. That flip. Yep. Oh, 2 flipped. We're going to finish the shuffle. Okay, so we're going to take them out as they came. We got spell work. There's some kind of insight that you're not seeing. This is insight. So I don't know if somebody is deliberately trying to hide something from you, but this is some kind of insight. It has to do with insight. The candle. The candle. It's almost like, to me, when I see the candle, it's like burning the bridges at both ends. But this is also, it's time for a rest. And the family home. Something around the family. Something going on there. So let's see what this is all about, the spell work. Again, I'm going to go over here, so I don't want them going on the floor. This one flipped. We got the woman. So there's a woman. There's a woman involved in this that probably is at the head of this, because that is what the insight. This woman, if she did the right thing, it could put an end to a lot of this. But I feel like she's almost like, you see how she's just standing there? She's cut some flowers and she's like looking at you like, what? Like, really? Like, yeah, I'm listening. It's going in one ear and out the other. I feel like she could be at the head of all of this. But there is a female involved with this going round and round and round and round. I feel like even when maybe one thing can be almost like settled or come to a conclusion, this woman comes in and causes some more strife. And I feel like she's at the head of all this. Okay, so the candle, we got the snake. The snake is deception. A lot of deception going on, a lot of backstabbing going on. It's almost like somebody is taking their time, because the candle is about rest and recharging. It's also about burning the candle at both ends. So I feel with the snake coming out with that, there's some kind of desire that somebody wants, and I think it's attached to this woman also, that is very deceptive. And you can't trust this person either. It's like you can't even trust what they say when they say they're being real, because they say one thing and then do another. And I think that a lot of that she does with multiple people. Like a snake is a snake is a snake. And I feel like she's like this with multiple people, and it keeps this cycle going. So the family home, which is supposed to be a sacred place and everything, what's going on within the family home atmosphere. There's two. Let's see what we got. A coffin. We got the coffin. This is like something coming to an end. This is also talks about a loss, depression. I feel like this is really getting to you, not only making you angry and upset and frustrated. It's also, I feel like it's causing some kind of depression. Almost like no matter what I try, everything just gets turned around. But this is also an ending and a loss. And with that, we got the anchor. See how everything's tied up in this anchor? With that, I'm getting like, there hasn't been stability within this for a long time. And I feel like there's just too much and too many people wrapped up in it, that it's finally going to come to a head. And there's going to be an outcome that probably nobody likes. I don't see this ending anytime soon, but when it does come to an end, nobody is going to be happy. Nobody's going to get what they want. No matter how much lies and deceit and deception and everything that certain people are projecting, she's still not going to get what she wants either. It's not going to happen. There's got to be some kind of understanding or agreement that comes that I don't see coming here. Everybody is out for themselves. Ascending. Let's see. See, the ascending, there's still a lot of obstacles that are in the way here, I think, for people to be able to move on, but there's a new phase of this that's coming, so be prepared for something else to be added to this mix. Cupid's arrow, somebody's going to be heartbroken. And the runner, this is letting go, running away from the problems instead of fixing them. The runner is also about listening to somebody's ego over anything else. So even though they know they're probably wrong, they're going to continue because it's what they want, but somebody's going to end up heartbroken over this. It's going to affect somebody a lot more, and it could be this person. I'm going to pull. I'm going to pull, let's see this deck, this woman. I'm going to pull a couple on her. Tell me more about this woman. Why is she so deceitful? Why is she so mean? I feel like she's mean. It's not even really about, I deserve that. I just feel like she's being mean. I feel like, how can I say it? Like, you know, when somebody passes away and a will is read and there's some specifics in there that, you know, one person was left something, but this other person really wanted it. And the person that it was left to really doesn't want it either, but just to hurt the other one, they're going to keep it. You know what I mean? That's what I mean by mean. Even though it doesn't really affect her by doing something nice for somebody else, she's not going to do it because that's something that she can hold over them or from them. It's stuff like that. That's what I mean by she's just mean. Mean. Let's see what we got. See, we got the devil. We got the devil. Or death. Sorry, the death. Like this has to end. Inevitable endings, stagnation. Yeah, she's not about to change nothing for no one. She wants what she wants. This is resisting change too. She's not going to change. And then we got the Nine of Cups also in reverse. The nines are about abundance. She just wants everything. Everything has to revolve around her. Even if she's going to shatter somebody else's dream, she doesn't care. She's just full of negativity. And I got that too with the snake with her too. Like she's at the head of all this. She's the one that's keeping everything going the way it's going. She talks behind multiple people's backs. She tells multiple different stories to suit her purpose. And people know this, but it's almost like they still take what she says and uses it to their advantage. Even though they know what she's telling them isn't true. It's weird. Like if I get proof of something that somebody's lying to me, she's saying this to me and she's saying this to you, it's like, that's it. Done. Over and done with. It's like figuring if she can keep the chaos going, she can continue getting away with what she's doing. And it's been working. And she's not about to change. So I don't see it ending anytime soon, Mary Michael. Mary Michael. Let's see what she says. Little big mess, you're right on target. Hope more solutions come out. I know who she is and she's real. Oh boy. No, Jennifer, if you would like to get a read, you can get it in now. Reads are still open. It's a $20 US super chat. Thank you, K. Mitch. She's large and in charge. Oh boy. No way. I just got a pop-up ad when I pulled the coffin card. Oh, yeah, I can't. I've got it off, you guys, but YouTube, they not only are taking more from us now, they're also now we have no control over the ads at all. We used to be able to, you know, there was ads that you could skip, but there's ads that you had to watch and sit through. You couldn't skip them. I had all them turned off. I only had skippable ads on because you have to pick one. So I had skippable ads as the one I chose. Well, now, I think it was like about 3 weeks ago, all creators got this update that we no longer have control over that. That YouTube has taken full control over ads now, including in live streams, which is a bitch. That coffin stopped me in my tracks. Well, she might get what she wants, but if I have anything to do with it, she ain't gonna get it easy. I wouldn't expect anything less from you, Mary Michael. Guess who's not showing up for Christmas Day dinner? Funny thing how other plans were made. Oh, well, she is spiteful and vengeful. She is. She's just mean. Oh my gosh. Mary Michael, you know what? Sometimes, my dear, you just got to wash your hands and just let it go. Let it go. Thank you, Jennifer. I've got you. Let me get you on the list here. And black card and grandmother. Okay, so you want both. I will give that to you because you gave a $40 super chat, and grandma. Norma. Okay, let me get my Talking to Heaven deck out and get it. I'll clear it before I use it. No problem, Jennifer. No problem, hun. Oh, Mary Michael. I think sometimes it's better just to walk away. Don't let them get to you. That's what they are wanting. Don't let people get to you. And like I said, it came out there. She has no intention of changing her ways at all. But people like that, karma comes. That's what you do, Mary Michael. Okay, Crazy Graham. Crazy Graham. What do we got for you, Crazy Graham? What do we got for you, Crazy Graham? Queen of Cups. Cups are all about emotions and relationships. And queens are about something finally being almost perfect. We got the Queen of Cups, thank you, in the upright. Yay! Okay, so this is somebody who's practical, emotional, honest, devoted, careful with money, almost like the perfect wife and loving mother. So I feel like there's a lot of love surrounding this card. I'm going to come in the middle and I'm going to pull one more because I'm drawn to pull another one. And it's another upright, which is good, which is the Five of Pentacles. Fives are not a bad card at all. Pentacles are, so you got the cups and you got the pentacles. This is finances and stability. The Queen of Cups is all about relationships. So I feel like relationships, if they have been maybe a little strained lately, I feel like this is about to change. The relationships are going to be very strong, very bonded. And I feel like there's a relationship that is going to finally come back together. Let's see what comes out in the other cards, but I am being very drawn, especially with the Five of Pentacles coming out with it. I feel like I don't know how to explain what I'm seeing. I want to say slightly strained, some relationship. I think this is a family member. I feel like that's about to come back together. I think there's going to be some mending and healing there. And this person also is somebody that you've had a very positive effect on. And I think you had positive things come from her too, but something got strained. I feel like that's going to come back together. It's going to be mended. With the Five of Pentacles, even though, our lives are always open to disaster and things happening, I feel like you worry a lot about that, where I feel at this point right now, I don't think that's a worry that you should have with the Five of Pentacles being in the upright. I don't know if you've had some worries even about over your home or finances lately. Let's get into this. But I feel like everything's going to come back together. Things that have been worrying you and straining you as of late, I feel like it's about to all come to an end. But I'm really being drawn to this relationship that's going to be mended. Let's see what it says here. Blood on the moon, destiny. Destiny, bad blood being, because this is about bad blood, right? I feel like bad blood is about to be washed to the side. Let's see. Let's see what the 5. Oh my gosh. That's a whole, that's way too many. That's about 20 cards, or I would have taken them. What's this? This is the circle around the moon. That see, change. This is change. So you got the blood moon and you got the circle around the moon with the Queen of Cups. So I do feel like there is a good change coming. I feel like whatever was strained in this relationship is finally going to be resolved. Now let's go with the 5 of Pentacles. This is like sometimes worry about finances, stuff like that. Divination, beyond the veil. You got to look beyond what's happening right now, because I do feel like things are going to work themselves out, and that the worry and stress is just maybe adding to the problems right now. Okay, the divination. I feel like this is going to turn itself around also. Worrying about what you can't change today is not going to make anything better tomorrow, right? So I do feel that the stresses of even finances and that is going to come to an end. We got the resurrection. Even though you may have been reckless in the past, I feel like things are going to still have a turnaround, because we got the witch's boots here. The witch's boots have come out quite a bit today. Things are going to become, this is stability. Things are going to even out. Things are going to become stable again, not only with these things that you have been worrying about, including finances and stuff like that, the worry, the stress of everything going on. I feel like it's about to come to an end. I feel, especially with this, there's a relationship that's going to be mended. And this is going to be something that's very important to you. And it's going to take away a lot of that stress and worry. Okay, so we got the fox. I feel like you're still going to be very suspicious of this person. But I feel like, see the clouds. I don't think you're going to get the answers that you wanted when it comes to this person, because the clouds tell me about some kind of unclarity, some kind of doubt and worry and uncertainty still. And the fox still being very suspicious. And I feel it's going to be like that for a while with you guys, but I do feel like it's going to pass. I think this is something that you guys are going to be able to get past and forgive each other for whatever the wrongdoing was. I don't know if it'll ever be what it used to be, but I feel it's going to get a hell of a lot better. Coming to some kind of agreement there. So let's see about this 5 of Pentacles with the worry and financial worries and stress and stuff like that. It's almost like worried about health and gains and losses. We've got a ring. This is a promise. So we've got divination. We've got the resurrection. And we've got the ring, which is, there's going to be a promise that's made, and the cycle is finally going to come to an end, because the ring is also a cycle. Anything circular is a cycle. So I do feel like that cycle is about to end with all this worrying and stress and stuff like that. But there's going to have to be some kind of deals that are made. That could be with the financial aspect. We've also got the birds. The birds stand for excitement, anxiety, restlessness, chit-chatter, maybe even a little bit of gossip and stuff. I feel like this is going to pass, though. I think things are going to come back and going to be finally stable again, where things are at least on an even keel. With all this worrying, and I feel like there's a few things that have been on your mind that you've been worried about: finances, health, stuff like that. Um, Almost feeling like you're at the bottom of the barrel. That is going to lift. Okay, there's going to be some stability coming back in there, although it may take a little bit of work. Let's grab the black deck also. Okay. Kisses. Yeah, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection. So I do believe that there's going to be some things, relationships that are mended. It would make for a nice Christmas for everybody to let bygones be bygones and, you know, getting back to where friendships, relationships used to be. Let's see what this one is. Talking. Yep. Conversing more, a waiting message arrives. And this is like talking it out. So I do believe like this is a big thing that's going to happen here. This could be somebody that you were on the outs with that, you know, really meant something to you in your life at one point in time. That maybe there was a disconnect somewhere. I feel like there's a relationship that's about to come back. And no better time than now around the holidays. Let's see if we can get one more for the Five of Pentacles. Girl talk mass. Yeah, see, there's a lot of talking that needs to happen here. But remember I said here that you're still going to be kind of weary with the fox. The fox is always somebody who is always very suspicious and stuff like that. I've got it here with the mass too. Just be careful. Don't share everything at once. Just be very careful on personal things that you do share with this person, even though, you know, it's coming back together. I feel like moving on from the situation is one good thing. This is having the talk. We've got the talking here too. Living in the moment type thing and having fun again, but just be very careful with what you share. Okay. Because somebody could start to try and gaslight you. You know what I mean? So be very careful with what you share. But just be thankful for maybe the tension being gone. Even though I think there's still going to be a little bit of tension there, but and the troubles, the worrying and the troubles, it's going to come to an end. There's a new cycle that's about to begin for you. So that is for you, Crazy Graham. Nor says, hi, can I get added to the free list? There's no free list today, my dear. Okay, Jennifer Fleming. Jennifer Fleming. Let's see what we got for you this week. Oh, that was me. And that was way too many. That was about 8 cards. So this is like it came out this way. It's like an in-between. I'm gonna do another shuffle, but we've got the 3 of Cups. I don't know why this is like, don't get too comfortable. Because we've got the 3 of Cups that came out, but it came out sideways. And to me, when that happens like that, it's like, don't get too comfortable, even though there may be some kind of abundance happening right now. I feel like if somebody overindulges in something, it's going to go sour. It's going to go sideways almost. Like they're raising their glasses, they're toasting. And it looks like 3 females. But I feel like you got to be very cautious around relationships right now, because I think there could be somebody within your very close circle. Let's see what else comes out, because I feel like there's somebody in your close circle that it's like, that one person, like that, the only way I can explain it is like a ticking time bomb. It's only going to take one thing to turn the tables. That's what I'm getting with this. The 7 of Cups. Yeah. So the 7 of Cups, and we got the 3 of Cups. That is like, be cautious around this, even though things are going, to me, it looks like things are all cheery, happy-go-lucky. We've got an understanding between all 3 of us. And I do think there's 3 or more people involved in this. Somebody is very like, how can I say it? Like almost like sits on the edge. It's like, I say one wrong thing and this person's gonna blow their top. That's what I'm feeling. And with the 3s, it's like connecting the dots, connecting things together. And Cups are about emotions and relationships. So I feel like be very cautious this week with talking maybe even about your own relationship and others' relationships, because one wrong word could send somebody into a frizzy. Just give me a second here. I got to turn my heating pad back on. It's on this. Oh, you guys can't see it. It's on a timer and it went off. I could just feel it in my bag. So I feel like there's somebody there that's on the verge. And then we got the 7 of Cups. The 7 is somebody's perspective. Somebody's going to take something the wrong way. So I would stay clear of giving any advice or taking any advice in relationships, whether they're friendships, family relationships, or significant other. Don't give any advice this week and don't take any advice this week, because I feel like this is like a disaster waiting to happen. Either somebody's going to take something wrong or somebody's going to say something wrong, and it could cause a lot of problems. So try and avoid that this week, Jennifer. I've also got with the 7 of Cups in reverse, also tells me about you're almost like deceiving yourself. So I feel like you don't need to go and ask for advice anyway, because I think you already know the answers. So is this just like, I just want to see how they're going to answer me, just to see if I can catch them in a lie or not. I don't know. But now this week is not the week to do it, because I feel like it would blow up like big. Don't take any advice either, because I feel like you could make a bad decision based on that. There could be some hidden motives there from the other person. Somebody giving you some bad advice just to see you fail or fall. Just don't do it. Like, I want to get some more cards, because I'm feeling it so strong. Like this is like a bomb sitting there and you're waiting for the wick to burn down and go boom. That's how I'm feeling with somebody over here. Like either you could take what they said wrong, or they could take what you say wrong. And then that's just going to lead to you having to do other things that could have been avoided. Let's see what comes out here. There's one. Did another one flip over here? No. See, the Book of Shadows. Yeah. The Book of Shadows. These are things that what's done in the dark will come to light. So somebody has an ulterior motive. Somebody is doing something maybe even out of spite. Okay, we've also got a circle around the moon. Big changes about to happen. And the witch is hanging rope. Yeah, there's somebody that is looking to either lead you astray. Remember what I said over here. Somebody is a ticking time bomb. Somebody is about to blow it up. And I'm saying be very careful what you say and what you take from others, this especially this week, because anything you say or do, they're going to turn it around on you. That's what the Book of Shadows is. It's like throwing things back at somebody else. So it doesn't matter what you say or do. This is not going to end well for you. So be very careful. This is the circle around the moon. This is going to bring big changes. And the witch is hanging rope. You got to protect yourself with this because somebody is, it's almost like somebody's out to get you for their own selfish reasons. Like, remember this when I said when it came out sideways, it had me worried. It's going to be a very active period this week. So you're going to have to really watch what you say and do. The bouquet. Oh boy. There's somebody that's doing behind the scenes things that want some recognition. What they're doing is for recognition. They feel like if they can charm somebody, then they can get that person to do what they want. Okay, and you got two that come out here. The scythe. Yep. This is a warning. This is a warning. Somebody is out to get you big time. This is going to come on very sudden without any warning. And the ship. Look at the rough waters. You know the saying, like, your ship has sailed. You're going to have to be very careful on how you deal with people this week because I feel like it could be life-changing. This could change it. We got a lot of change going on here. We got change. We got change. We got change. We got somebody causing problems coming for you. And they're doing it because they want, you see the flowers, they want the recognition. They want to look beautiful. They want to look like, look at me. I'm the best. I'm doing this all for you. It's for your best interest. It's sickening. This is like when I see stuff like this, let me give you a hypothetical so you know what I'm talking about. When I see this come out, this is almost like your best friend coming to you and saying, you know what? I seen Jonathan, your boyfriend, your fiance, with another woman, and he was kissing all over her and everything else and blah, 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 to break yous up just so she could go after him. That's the vibe I'm getting. That's just a hypothetical, by the way. I'm not saying that's what's happening with you. But that's the vibe I'm getting. Somebody's doing something for recognition with somebody else, and it's like, it's gross. It's gross. Okay, let's get some black cards, and then I will clear this deck here so I can get, you want to hear from Grandma Norma. Passion. Yeah. Somebody's feeling like they're not being taken equally. Talks about equality. Somebody's feeling like they're not being treated equal. The Grim Reaper. Yeah, the relationship's over. No second chances. Oh boy, something's about to come to an end because of this. And get one more. Be very careful. Not enough. Frustrated in a relationship. Some kind of relationship. Lack of confidence. Self-sabotage. Fear and ego issues. And jealousy. The reason this person's doing it, it's all over jealousy. Look at this. Ego issues, self-sabotage. I think somebody set you up. Be very careful with what you say this week, especially this week. So let me get these out of the way because I don't want this negative crap sitting here when I pull the card from your grandmother, a message from heaven from your grandmother. Okay. Grandmother Norma, do you have a message, please, for Jennifer? Jennifer would like a message. Oh, boy. Okay. Let's take them as they came out. I'm standing right next to you. This is telling me that she's your guardian angel. She is always around you. She is trying to protect you from the other side. All you have to do is reach out for her and ask her for her help. She can make things happen. So even if you feel her or not, she is always around you. She's your guardian angel. I watch over, there you go. I watch over you every day. Look at this. Sending you all her love. Think brighter days are coming. And you're never alone. These all connect. I just got goosebumps from head to toe. She's trying to let you know the better days are going to be ahead. Okay. Whenever I see anything yellow, I see that. And that's the first thing that comes to my mind. Sending you all her love, watching over you every day, and you're never alone, which means she's always with you. That tells me she's become your guardian angel. She wants you to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Calmer waters are coming. Water always deals with emotions, feelings, stuff like that. And she's feeling your emotions, and she's trying to lift your burdens. She's doing it the best way she can. And that's by just staying around you and keeping you safe. Okay? Oh my gosh, Jennifer, I'm so sorry. Hugs to you, my friend. Erin Watkins, hello. Did you want a read, Erin? Bubs BB, I am doing better. I'm going to be getting up. Let me just get this down. Okay, I got you on the list, Erin. I'm doing a little bit better. I'm going to get up and just walk around for a couple minutes because I can't sit for too long. I am slowly recovering. It is getting easier as the days go on. It's been, 11 days now since the accident. So it's like the first week was hell. I couldn't sit. I couldn't lay down. I couldn't walk. I couldn't go up and down stairs. It was horrible. Horrible. So it's getting better. I go and see my doctor again tomorrow because they found something else that happened in the fall in my back. So they want to look at that again. But it is what it is, and I'm pushing through the best I can. Erin Watkins, can you kind of explain the cards? I explain it all when it comes out in your read, my dear. So you will also, Erin, do you have somebody who has passed away that you would like a message from heaven from? Usually you get to choose between the black deck or a message from heaven, but since you give such a generous super chat, I'm going to give you both, but I need the name of somebody who has passed away that you would like a message from heaven from. Aw, thank you, Buzzy. Aw, you're so sweet. It's killed me, you guys, not to be able to sit here and... Okay, let me just stand up. Whew. All right, I am standing now. Grandma Kay, I got you, Aaron. It's been, I've come across some issues, Bubs B. I was just showing everybody that my mom had to get me this thing here that, like, you pull on the handle here and it closes this to pick things up off the ground because I still can't bend over. So that is an issue when I drop something on the floor. I had a whole whack of stuff that was on the floor that I couldn't pick up that I finally got to pick up when my mom brought me that over. The struggle's been real. I can't go far, but I'm pushing through. I don't want to have my body start stiffening up on me. So even though some things do hurt, I have to force myself to do them just so I don't stiffen up. So that's been the challenge. The first couple of days, I could lay on my side to go to sleep. And it didn't, probably because my whole body was in pain. I was black and blue from almost head to toe. But recently, these last few days, I can't lay down to sleep. So thank God I have like an ultramatic type bed. So I have to sleep with squishy things underneath me to keep like an open space for my tailbone to set in my bed, kind of half sitting up with my legs up too. And oh my God, it's craziness. It is craziness. But I'm getting there. So even sitting here, it's like I sit for a bit, I got to stand up. I can't sit for long periods. I can't stand for long periods. So it's like I'm constantly up and down like a friggin' yo-yo all day long. So, okay. So let's get into this. Let's see what we got for you this week coming, Aaron. Well, let me just get my... I can't... I'm sitting at this chair. I've got it as high up as I can because I'm sitting on all these squishy things. But then I've got to get my feet up onto my footstool thing underneath my desk just to relieve some of that downward pressure. But I got to use my hands. I swear to God, my arms, my biceps. For 60 years old, I'm going to have biceps like Arnold Schwarzenegger by the time I'm done with this. Because even getting onto the toilet, I have to use the tub and my counter to like lift myself up because I can't pull myself up. Oh my God, it's horrible. It's worse than having like a broken leg or something, just because of where the fracture is. Simple things like just pulling yourself up with your legs and your back off a toilet is like, it's a process. But I'm telling you, it's getting better day by day. Slowly it will. I've had 2 neck surgeries. We have matching reachers. Oh, yeah, they do. They help me getting my socks on because I can't bend down to put my socks on or my slippers. Thank you so much, Bebsy. I appreciate you. K-Mitch, you too? I fractured my tailbone. I fractured 2 ribs, and now they found something in the top part of my back too, where one of the stairs, because like I didn't just like, here's the stairs. I didn't just go boom, 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 boom down the stairs. I was coming down the stairs and I slipped on something like this. My body came up and then boom, came down on the stairs. So I thought I only hit 2 stairs, like almost flat out. I got my tailbone on one stair, my mid back, like, I don't know, maybe around your waist on the next stair, and then my upper back up near my shoulders on another stair. And like, it wasn't just a boom, 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 boom down the stairs. It was a whoop, boom. My mom, like, we live in, like, it's like a townhouse, like 2 townhouses, if you know what a townhouse is, connected in by a middle wall. So we got like a wall in between the 2 houses. So it's like 2 houses stuck together by one middle wall. We call them townhouses. I don't know what you guys call them. And you got a basement, a main floor, and an upper floor in each unit. And there's only 2. It's just mine and my mom's connected. And she was in the back part upstairs and she heard me hit there's Des Duplex. She heard me I was in the basement and she was on not the next floor, which would be like the living room, kitchen, dining room. She was upstairs. So I hit in the basement and she heard it. That's how hard I hit the stairs when I came down on them. We call it a duplex in New Jersey. See, a duplex here is like one house with two apartments, one on the first floor, one on the second floor. That's what we call a duplex here. So I was going down the basement stairs. So there was a floor in between us and a wall, because she lives on the other side. Or we call this a side-by-side or a townhouse. She heard me hit the stairs. But anyway, it is what it is. I'll survive. Aw, thank you, Bubsby. You're so sweet. Okay, Aaron. Aaron, let's see what we got for you this week. So next week, you guys, I will be doing the mini reads on the 24th in the morning. I'm not going to be doing them on, wait a minute. Sunday? No, I will be doing them on the 23rd because the 24th and 25th, I'm going to have tons of family. My son and my granddaughter and my other daughter and another grandson. And I got some friends coming from out of town. My house is going to be, I'll have lots of help. I got to think of it that way. It's going to be crowded. So I'll do them on the 23rd, which is the Saturday. Okay, Aaron, we got the Ace of Wands. Ace is potential. In the upright, I love it in the upright because this is like new beginnings. This is starting something new, having like a clean slate to make something the way you want it to be. But with it coming out in reverse, it tells me that it's almost like you don't see, I don't want to say the potential, although aces do talk about potential. It's almost like everything seems to be a big task. Nothing is going to come easy. So this week is going to be very trying for you. You're going to have very low energy. Even mentally, it's going to be like, okay, just shut up. I can't deal with you right now. I feel you're in for a tough week. I don't know if you've lost enthusiasm lately. And I feel like it's almost like because somebody's making you choose. But I feel also like things that you used to love to do all the time, it's just like, oh, I don't even want to do that. And I'm not saying this is a depression week for you, but I'm saying it's like you just got no energy, no willpower, no nothing. I don't want to deal with anybody else's problems. I got enough on my plate. Just leave me alone type thing. Almost like your energy's so low, you're almost exhausted. Yet you haven't really done nothing. You know what I mean? Let me take another one here. Okay, and we got the Tower. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot of controversy maybe going on. I feel like you've been challenged. I feel like you're being given an ultimatum for some reason. With the Tower always talks about home life, family life, things that are very close to you. I feel like there's a bunch of things that are out of balance, but I also feel like somebody's trying to make you choose. And this is what is exhausting you. But let's see. So it's almost like, I'll give a hypothetical. Like it's like you're all set and you've made plans and everything. We're going to get everything together. We're going to go to my parents for Christmas and we're going to go on this little journey beforehand, maybe a little trip just to get away. And somebody else comes in and messes that all up for you and is saying, well, shit, if that's what you want to do, go ahead, but I'm not coming with you. You know what I mean? It's something like that. I'm not saying that's exactly what it is. And I feel like you have to make a choice that you don't want to make. I feel like that is what's stressing you out. Or somebody constantly changing their mind on something that you, let's see what comes out here. What is going on here with the Ace of Wands? What's going on with this Ace of Wands? Oh no, on the floor. See, we got the resurrection. That's recklessness. Okay, where did it go? Ow, 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 ow. Well then. Okay, practical man. See, energy. This is energy. Practical magic deals with energy. So like I said here, okay, with the Ace of Wands, let me just get back situated here. Just mental, physical exhaustion. I just don't have, I can't deal with this crap today. I feel like somebody is trying to get you to make a decision or giving you an ultimatum. I feel like there's a lot of recklessness going on. Or somebody accusing you of being reckless. But I feel like it's bringing your enthusiasm and energy level down to the point where it's just like, okay, you know what? Forget it. I'm just not going to do nothing. But somebody's not happy with that anyway. Okay, I'm going to keep these cards over here. So what about this Tower? What's going on with the Tower? See, if I would have had these cards held back a bit, that would have went on the floor. Oh my gosh, that's too many. That's about 10, or I would have taken them. There we go. If I feel like I need to pull more, I will. Clear quartz. This is a connection, family connection here, or a very personal relationship connection here. And what do we got? We got the Garden Gate. It says possibilities and responsibility. I feel like somebody that's very close to you, and this could be the reason for this over here. I feel like with the Garden Gate and the clear crystal, which is some kind of connection with possibilities and responsibilities with the Tower, it's almost like there's some kind of upset and a broken relationship. I feel like there's a lot of trouble surrounding this, and this is all somebody very close to you. Somebody with long held beliefs feeling challenged. But I feel like somebody's making you, is going to make, if they're not saying it yet, they're going to say it. They're going to make you choose. I don't like ultimatums. Just saying. I think people know better than to give me an ultimatum. See the mouse. It's whatever this is, it's stressing you to the max. And I feel like this isn't the time for you to be stressed out. I think you just need to regroup, even if that means separating yourself for a bit from the people that are stressing you out, so you can gain back your energy. Like the holidays are coming. But I feel until this is dealt with, you're not going to be able to move forward. See, we got the Rider. This talks all about the energy moving forward. The Star, hopes, dreams, inspirations. It's time to start making progress. And the anchor, there's a lot of instability here. There's a lot of things that are contributing to the fuckery that is going on. And I feel like there's somebody here that you would have hoped would help lessen your anxiety and your stress, but I feel like they're just adding to it. So I'm almost feeling here like go forward, you may have to leave some things behind. Some people are not going to be going forward with you. And I feel like with the mouse talks about stress, nerves, and depletion, like making yourself sick, worrying sick. So to me, it's like, I think that there's going to have to be a decision that you're going to have to make on your own. I feel like there is somebody that's trying to force you to make, either giving you an ultimatum or forcing you to choose. Choose you. Don't let anybody give you ultimatums. I don't deal with ultimatums. Somebody gives me an ultimatum, I walk away from them. Like, you're not going to do that to me. And I feel like something drastic is going to have to happen here. And then over here, somebody feels challenged. Maybe because you're not doing or giving in this time, because I feel like now's not the time for you to give in and give up. It's time to stand your ground, because I think maybe in the past you did give in to this person a lot, which didn't make you happy, which caused you some stress and anxiety. And I feel like because you haven't jumped in feet first this time, I feel like that's why maybe this choice or ultimatum is going to be given. So if it hasn't been given yet, it's coming. It's almost like they feel like they're being challenged. This is overall chaos, a sudden crisis. Let's see. This is also, this is a connection, and this is regarding possibilities and responsibilities. So somebody, trying to blame you for something. If you don't do what they want, it's going to be all on you. Like, almost like gaslighting. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see about this clear quartz and garden gate. Clover. Yeah. The clover is opportunity, chance, hope, taking a chance. Like, you got to put your happiness first. And if this person chooses to walk away because you're not going to either answer an ultimatum or do an ultimatum, or, maybe the decision you make is not going to be satisfactory to them, then it's time to walk away and take your chances. Because the 4-leaf clover is also luck. It may shut them down, you know what I mean? And make them change their mind, because luck will be on your side with this, and it's going to bring you some kind of happiness. Maybe set somebody straight. But you got the 4-leaf clover, so. Okay, so with the garden gate, this is a man. So this is a male. This is a male. And I almost feel like with the garden gate, it's possibilities and responsibilities. I feel like he's got to start questioning himself and his own motives. I feel like he may even be questioning himself, but he's throwing it on you so he doesn't have to deal with it. So instead of like fixing oneself, I'm going to bring somebody else with me. Or because I can't get, like, we'll go back to what I said, like, no, you've made all those plans, but I'm not going with you. You go, but I'm not going with you, which is like, well, wait, you're my better half. You're supposed to come with me. We're expected to show up together. And this one says, well, no, you go by yourself. Explain that. It's almost like a gaslighting thing, like still making you out to be the bad guy, even though you're trying to do the right thing. And I got it here. It's a man. So I don't know what kind of issues are going on with this male, but I feel like he's the one that's going to give you the ultimatum or the choice. I feel like he has a lot of insecurities within himself, and he's not willing to get past certain things. So he feels you shouldn't either. Like you should be just following in behind him like a little lost puppy. And I think I'm feeling that if you don't do that, that's where the ultimatum or something is going to come in. Let's see what else we can get with this. Never fall for ultimatums or like you do this or I'm going to do that. Well, do you. Do you, because I don't know. Not enough. Frustrated in the relationship. So somebody's very frustrated in the relationship, and I feel like it's here because person's not getting what they want, or you're not giving in like you usually would, or not agreeing to what you usually would. So there's some kind of frustration here within the relationship. Not enough is also some jealousy and self-sabotaging going on. So is this person willing to self-sabotage just to get what he wants, or to try and force you into something maybe you don't want to do, or a choice you don't want to make? Healthy choices. It's time to start making some healthy choices, and that's what I said over here. You got to give a lot of self-love and self-care too. Don't let people walk all over you. Don't let people force you to do things you don't want to do or you're not comfortable doing. Even if you've given in the past. You know what I mean? Don't be anybody's doormat. And it's going to bring you to a happier place here too. Okay? Because the clover is with you. This is luck and happiness. Clock. The clock. I feel like this has been going on for a while. I feel like you've been giving in and just doing what maybe others, maybe even especially this male, have wanted, even though it's not something that you really would have chose on your own. I feel like there's some manipulation going on there. I also feel like you're a people pleaser. And maybe you just do things sometimes just to please the other person, but it's time to start pleasing yourself, and it's time to start sticking up. If you don't want to do something, you don't do it. I'm very, very strong-minded when it comes to ultimatums. Don't give me an ultimatum because it ain't going to go well for you. But there's also a cycle that's going to happen with this. This could turn everything around and finally make somebody see that they can't keep treating you or others this way. So there's no in between here. It's going to go this way or it's going to go this way. This person's either going to change their ways or it's going to be a goodbye. That's what I'm feeling. Because it's been going on for too long. And if standing up for yourself and making your own choices without ultimatums or without being forced or feeling forced or manipulated, makes somebody walk away, whether it's a spouse, a friend, a family member, it doesn't matter who it is, they really don't love you then, right? So that's what we got there. Let's get this off so we can get a message for you from Grandma Kay. It's going to be a very trying time for you coming up, my dear. I'm sorry to say. But the ultimatum thing is just what gets me. Or forcing you to choose. So they can blame you for the choice that was made, which is manipulation, gaslighting. Grandma Kay, do you have a message, please, for Aaron? Woo! Oh, no. Here's one. Guess where the other one went. Oh, my Lord. Okay, I'm going to mute for a minute, you guys, so you don't hear me oohing and ahhing. All right, I got it. So Grandma Kay is, I have a new understanding. When I get this, Aaron, I'm going to try and explain it the best way I can. When I get this, this is telling me that you tried to explain something to her when she was here in the physical world, and she never quite got it or just didn't agree with you. And this could be something that kind of hurt your feelings because you tried to get Grandma to understand and she just didn't see it the way you seen it. But now that she's in a better place, she's in heaven and she can see everything that is going on. Now she understands. She's now seeing what you were saying. And she's sorry for not maybe taking the same outlook as you did because she didn't really understand it. Maybe she couldn't accept that what you're saying. I'm not saying that she's saying you were lying, but she just couldn't see that happening. So she had a hard time understanding it. Now that she can see everything that goes on, she's apologizing and she's letting you know that she has a new understanding now. And she wants you to forgive her. I watch over you every day. This is usually a guide of some kind. This could be a guardian angel. This could be a spirit guide. One of the two. I'm not being drawn to either. So I don't know how long it's been since she's passed. The longer the time that has passed, the more they solidify which they're going to be, or they're both. But she's letting you know she's sending all her love. She says there's a bright future coming, and she watches over you every day. She's always around you. You probably feel her. Or it's a smell. She's telling me about a perfume, something about a perfume. So I don't know if you were given one of her perfumes or you're smelling a certain perfume, but she's mentioning perfume for some reason. And that's usually when they send me something like that, it's to validate it with you. She's saying something about perfume. So I don't know if there was a perfume that you used to tease her about, or there's a perfume you used to love, but there's something regarding perfume. And that's from her. So that is for you, Aaron. And that is the end for today, you guys, because I'm having a hard time. Okay, Willow, how did you manage to preserve your head from being bashed in? I don't know. I did hit the back of my head a little bit, but nothing like there was a little bump for a day or so. But other than that, yeah, she heard it. So she came running. Mary Michael says, how far do you have to drive one way to pick up Bailey? It's like 2 hours. An hour and a half to 2 hours she has to drive one way to go get Bailey from Bayonne. Yeah, I wouldn't give him a ride home. He didn't do shit for her. His car got hit. They weren't even in it, Mary Michael. Okay? They were not even in the car. It was a hit and run. She got in a horrible accident where they could have been killed. Her back tire got ripped right off and was like hundreds of feet away. Her whole side of the driver's side and everything was all smashed in. What did he do for her? Nothing. Gave her shit. You shouldn't be out driving at night. It was a drunk driver that hit her. No, she shouldn't be doing nothing for him. Nothing. Zero. Zilch. Nothing. You're 30 minutes away now? Yeah, but from your house to Bayonne, it's like an hour and a half drive, right? An hour and a half, 2 hours. From your place does to Bayonne. So you're like at that turnpike thing, like coming towards where all those roads meet. So don't be texting. You're very welcome, Erin. You're very welcome. And I wish you all the best, my dear. Oh, great. So stop texting. Oh, thank you, Mary Michael. Yeah, he's a no good hammerhead. Like he did absolutely nothing for her. Nothing. Okay, so there you go. That's why I said an hour and a half to 2 hours, an hour and 45 minutes one way with no traffic. Plus her gas. You think he's going to give her gas money and everything else? No, he ain't going to do shit. What the heck is going on outside? I don't know what somebody's doing outside, but give me a second, you guys. It's the crazy people across the street. Right. He didn't even answer the phone. And you were in like a head-on accident, hit by a drunk driver. Your car was, thank God you guys didn't get hurt. Well, you did, but not seriously. Tell him he can damn well walk home. Tell him to get one of his girlfriends to come pick him up. Like, Des had to find her own way. And then even after the accident, he had 2 vehicles. You think he'd leave her one? No. Nope. Oh, it can be up to 4 hours going back home, depending on traffic and weather. Just drive safe, sister. Stop texting. Send me the pictures when you get home and let me know when you are back home. Or I'll FaceTime you and I'll go on the drive back home with you. I don't know. Call me when you get home. Thank you, K. Mitch. He said he'd give you gas money. Yeah, I'll believe that when I see it. Yes. So this week, you guys, I'm going to try and get a read done. There was a read that I was going to do on this missing girl that was supposed to be going to meet up with some friends. And the first instinct I got was that she's in the water. Her and her car are in the water. but I never got a chance to do it because I fell down the basement stairs. And I just recently found out that she was found. And the funny thing was that a couple days after she went missing, I guess they checked all the waterways around where her travels, the way she would have went to go from where she was at her aunt's to this bowling alley or whatever the hell it was she was going to. And they said they checked all the waterways. She wasn't in there. And I said they missed her. They missed her. She's in the water. And that's before I even did the read. She's in the water. They missed her. And then just a couple days ago, so 8 days later, I still hadn't been able to sit down and do the read. They found her and her car in the water, just outside of where she was supposed to be. Like she was supposed to be here. There was a body of water here, and that's where they found her. All right, Des. My chat is so slow today. Mary Michael says, Willow, keep getting distracted. Thank you so much for all you do for everyone, especially for me. Aw, you're amazing. Really appreciate you. You're the best. Thank you, Mary Michael. I appreciate you too. I love you guys. I really do. So you guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I generally would do the funny cards, but I just can't sit any longer. I've got to get up and start walking around a bit. I've been sitting for like 3 hours, well, up and down, but I'm starting to really feel it in my back. And I think I'm just going to order something because I don't feel like standing at a stove and cooking. So I'm just going to order something to eat. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't lay down without hurting. I can't sit without hurting. It's like, what do you do? I don't know. But I got to figure something out. Oh, ow. I will give you a kind of a hint on who I told Des to tell him to call. You ready? Yep. Cece? Tell her he can get his mommy to drive him home. I wouldn't allow that. Blank de jour rhymes with jour. Blank de jour. I think I know who you're talking about. I think I know who you're talking about, Mary Michael. Starts with a W. I have not heard about that. Oh, yeah. I'm not thinking straight, you guys. I'm in too much pain. So, yeah. Well, he's got to stop relying on Des. He didn't want to be there. He did what he did, yet he still relies on her for everything. And it's like, it's sickening. Oh, Mary Michael, I can't even think straight right now. I'm in too much pain. I'm going to take some more Tylenol and order something to eat. I've got a little stand-up thing that I bought so I can stand and have a little table in front of me. I'm going to use that to eat. But the couch will be right behind me in case I got to sit. I've got all these fluffy things and this donut-shaped thing that I got to sit on. Oh, Des gave it away. Yeah, I'll give you a call around 6 because I really got to get myself fixed here up a little bit. But anyway, you guys, we're going to wrap it up and I'm going to end it like I always do. We're going to have the next one for mini reads on the 23rd. Okay, so next Saturday. My son's birthday's tomorrow. I got to go to the doctor's tomorrow. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Probably get my mom to drive my car and lay down in the back seat. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I got to get to the doctor's tomorrow. And then I've got family and friends and that coming on the weekend too. So I'm going to do it on the 23rd. The 24th and 25th are just going to be too crazy here. So I'll do it on the 23rd. And I will wish you guys all a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year then. Try and have a good week, everybody. I wish the best for you. I love you too, sister. I love all my family here. You guys are awesome. I'm glad I did it today. Even though I'm in pain, I'm glad that I came and got to spend some time because it distracted me a bit from what's going on with me. And I just love you guys. Okay. Will Willow be able to tell me what Santa will bring me? No, I wouldn't tell you even if I knew. Or a new Lexus or BMW. Bring my Volvo. I'll get you a BMW, Mary. Bring my wagon. See, I still got my sense of humor, you guys. I'll get you a BMW. A bright, muddy wagon. Oh, God. I love you guys. So I'm going to end it here, you guys. Like I always do. Please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. I hope you enjoyed your readings. Always be aware of your surroundings. I love you guys to the moon and back. I love you too, K Mitch. Bye-bye for now.